boys and girls, and welcome to Friday's Literacy with Ms Harkins. Today you're going to be working on editing your narrative pieces that you wrote yesterday. So our learning intention today is to self-edit my narrative piece. I wrote self-edit because you need to make sure that you're doing that independently without help. Today you will be successful if you can do these things. I can reread my work and make sure it makes sense. I can check that my sentences start with a capital letter and end with punctuation. I can up-level at least 5 of my words. So remembering when we up-level, that means we get rid of some boring words and we use more interesting words instead. I can add more descriptive words to help the reader create a movie in their mind. Remember, with your narratives, you want to show your reader the movie in their head. You don't want to tell them the story, you're showing them the story by being descriptive. So today, you have already written your narratives. You're not having any more time to write anymore. Okay, if you didn't get all of yours finished, that's where you're up to, and that's okay. Today, what you're doing is you're just editing. Okay, you need to make sure that you do these things. You need to watch the literacy video with me, which you're doing now. Awesome. You need to have you need to have your narrative out, and you need to have a red pen or pencil. If you don't have red, that's okay. Just use another darker color. Please don't use yellow to edit because we won't be able to see it. And don't use grey lead because then it makes it harder for us to see when you were editing. You need to reread. So you need to reread your narrative and check it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, what will you need to do? That's right, you will need to fix it up so it makes sense. Maybe you might need to change a word. Maybe you've used the wrong word. Maybe you wrote me died instead of I died. Okay, you need to make sure it makes sense. Check that your sentences start with a capital letter and end with punctuation. So your sentences need to end with punctuation and start with a capital letter. You need to up-level at least 5 of your words. So you need to go through your work and think, oh, that's a boring word. We ban boring words. In Miss Coleman's room, boring words go to jail. So we want to get rid of those boring words and use more interesting words. We want to use wow words. Don't put boring words into your writing. Add more descriptive words to help the reader create a movie in their mind. Remember, you have to imagine that your reader has got their eyes closed and in their mind you are creating a movie. You are using descriptive words. So you are using your words, your descriptive words, so your reader can build that movie in their mind. You need to reread, after you've done all of those things, you need to reread your narrative and check it makes sense. You've got 15 minutes to do all of those things, which isn't a long time, so you need to make sure you're reading carefully and doing all of those tasks. You then need to take a very clear photo of your work and send it to your teacher. Make sure it's a nice close-up. You might have to get a parent to help you take your photo. Okay, boys and girls, good luck with your editing, remembering using a different color to edit. And please do it yourself and making sure you're not writing anymore. You're just editing and adding those extra things we just went through on that list. Have a good day.